live that will share with you some things. And I'm doing this live because of what I did the other day and what I learned. So I just want to share with you all. Ah, this is malfunctioning. Sorry for that, guys. Yeah, I think I got it to work now. Hopefully. Nope, I did not. So let's see. You guys, I'm streaming. So whatever you say is gonna go to the stream. Alright, guys. So let's see if I can get this back on now. I am gonna go ahead and try to readjust for whatever reason. Um, today, yeah, I think I got it figured out now. So here we go. Second time, and it should be fantastic now that I've gotten it sorted out. Yeah, so when this is set up correct, it allows me to tell my camera so I can move at that I'm doing. And my family's in the house, so I'm sure I'll have some distractions, some bumps, and extra noise in the background. Nonetheless, I'm happy to be here. How was your week? It's a Friday. It's the end of the work week. I planned to come on this morning, but it didn't work out that way for me. So now I'm going to come at you with um, what I hope for you will be an enjoyable stream. So yeah, let's get this party started. Yeah, that's what they say. Let's get it started. Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, my daughter is ready to help me sing now. So as you can see right here, my scale is zeroed out. Francesca Madero dash COW Hick. Welcome, girl. Welcome to the party, the party, the party. Hey, it's a Friday. So my I need to get 70. I've gone way over. I wanted to get 75. 75 doubled is 150. So again, I'm going way over. Because you're not measuring. I am measuring. That's how come I know I'm going over. So I'm not wanting to be too much over. I'll work with this. 125. Is that it? Yeah. I'll let that be for now. And then I need to add water. So this is different for me because I have never, let's zero this out. Alexa, what's 1 cup of water in grams? 1 cup of water is about 236.6 grams. 236. I'm almost there. Yep, I just went over like a tad. And now my milk. So I want half of that in milk. And if 1 cup is 236, then 118. Correct? Oops. Again. No sound at all. I went a little tad over, but that's good. Now, I'm just going to stir it all together. And because I'm done with this now, I'll move that out of the way. Stirring it all together. I've already pre-measured just to make this move a little bit faster for me today. I have pre-measured. So here we go. This is for my cinnamon rolls, guys.
I knew it.
This is for my cinnamon rolls. But because it's something sweet, and although I want the tang off the sourdough, and that is different for me, I am going to go ahead and add half a cup of sugar and stir that into my
That's what's under here.
my liquids here. And then I learned something important. I believe you. That was me tasting it. It tastes nasty, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. That stuff tastes nasty. Whoever told me to try and taste it. Ugh.
Bad recommendation, guys.
So this is my melted butter. I'm gonna use half of it. Okay, and I always use a bit of coconut oil. Even though I do have the butter, I still always use coconut oil. So let's see if we can get a little bit. It's congealed because although it's getting warmer outside, technically it's still, no, it's not. I think we've passed over into spring. But in Toronto, it feels like it's winter still, especially in the evenings. Alrighty, so just shifting the camera a bit for you guys to see this. I'm trying to do two things back to back. So I have everything on that was me low-key trying to test the water temperature. Realized I need some more water. So I'm just gonna grab that. I have Tahani Antar. Hi, girl. How you doing? Hey, guys, give some love to my live chat audience who are active. You know, I checked YouTube analysis, and I know that 77% of my viewers are women. According to YouTube analysis, they're female. And if you guys are anything like me, you like to watch, but you also love encouragement. So please send a shout out to those who are chatting in the chat for me. Beautiful. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. I'm loving it. Keep on chatting. Keep on encouraging. Because who runs the world?
Girls.
That's my daughter in the background. Right? Girls run the world. So what I'm doing right now, I'm grinding my flaxseed. I didn't get that one, baby girl.
Even though it's a patriarchy.
It's true, but the power behind that patriarch is, yeah, we are the rulers. We just don't have the title for it.
I'm going to better myself.
So here we go. Adding it to the water. And I'm going to split that between my cinnamon rolls and my cake. Well, it's actually a muffin recipe, but I'm adapting it to a cake. Okay? That's what it is. Just making sure I get everything out of the grinder. We're good. Just need to stir that in. I'm going to borrow the spoon that's in my butter. Mix it all together. All right, so I'll give that a couple minutes. And in the meantime, I'm going to form a sticky dough. Okay, so here we go. That mixture. I've never done this before. I'm experimenting. I'm being brave here, guys. I'm not going to lie. I am being brave because I am taking something that I'm really good at doing.
No. I just realized what you were doing. No.
I just sip some warm water. I've already pre-measured. And I have what I need right here. So I'm just going to put it in there. I have my flour, I've got my cinnamon, my nutmeg, my salt. And I have a, no, I don't think I put it in. I was going to put a little bit of baking powder. I think I should. I'm going to need a bit more flour when I'm done, but I'm starting with the sticky dough first. So if you joined me last week, you saw me making berry cinnamon roll. Hey, baby girl, ask your dad for please if he got the coconut for me. I think he'd be sleeping. He just went in. Just double check for me, please. Or you can look in the kitchen if you see any coconut. I'd ask him to pick up one for me.
Right.
Real coconut in a shell still.
Coconut water. Coconut.
Okay, so I'm just adding the rest of my dries in here. This is a real sticky dough.
It is coconut there.
All right, Darren. Thank you.
So the coconut there either.
Just stirred it all together. So ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm just presuming it's ladies. I do get some men who come on and chat with me sometimes, like Dr. Mark and Adrian. Dr. Mark is in the US and Adrian is in the UK.
UK, isn't that where?
England.
Yeah, that's where.
Okay, so this is good now. I just need a bit more flour and then I can get that into shape. Traditionally, I use yeast, but today I'm adding a twist in that I'm using the sourdough discard. So my first journey with sourdough was interesting because I don't have space in my fridge for the dough. So I decided to do it at room temperature, and I tried a no bake sourdough. Now I made 3 mini loaves because I don't have the Dutch oven or all of those stuff they say you need to have to make sourdough. But my research showed that you can make it with your regular baking tins, and you just won't have as much crisp on the outside. And I decided, hey, I have all this starter. Why not double or triple it up? And in theory, you can. And I guess with most people, you can and get good results. My problem is that the tang, it's like so sour, it's not even funny. So my family can readily enjoy it. So I call it a fail. It worked in that I got what I wanted, but it failed in that
Taste factor.
the taste was too sour, way too sour. They couldn't manage it. So because they can't manage it, I call it a fail. Mind you, I had some with some hummus. Ooh, and that was kicking. I'm like, this would be good with some avocado too. But at the same time, it is super sour. So if anyone else out there is thinking like I did, that you can do it, like double the starter amount that it says, and just increase your flour factor, yeah, don't do it. Stick with what they tell you to do. But because this dough that I'm doing is double the amount of what the flour allotment was with that bread, it's okay that I went over a little bit, because they say 100, I was 124 grams. So that's pretty good. And now I could just leave it at this stage to rise, but I want a little bit more flour. But I think I'm all out of flour. What do you do mid-bake when you discover you have no flour?
Make flour.
You go to your neighbor and you beg them some flour. That's what they used to do when I was a kid. They'd send me next door to go and beg flour, guys. So for all of you who are jumping on this stream now, I thank you. I welcome you. I appreciate you being here, being a part of my journey. This is your girl, Chef Twellyah. What did I do with my sieve? I always sieve flour just because the same reason we put bay leaf in flour, right? You know, you put bay leaf in flour to ensure that no little critters survive in it, because they naturally are there. Okay, so that's how much baking I've done this past month, that my flour bucket is now emptied. And I think that's what your dad forgot, to pick up the flour. So I'm just incorporating this in. And for best incorporation, I need to use my hand. I'm using just a little bit of oil. I could use the melted butter too, but I'm going to use a little bit of oil. I'm getting the extra off the spatula. Okay. And then we work it. So just gently massage the flour and the oil. This is going to give me a super moist, soft dough, which is what I want for my cinnamon rolls. If your dough isn't good, no matter what you put in your cinnamon roll, it's like it's get lost. That's literally how it works. So Friday evening here in Toronto, kids are getting off the school bus. They're coming home. They're excited. It was a short school week because we had a public holiday on Monday. So the excitement I'm hearing on the outside is literally off the chain. My daughter would say, "Mom, don't use that expression." Well, this is a super sticky dough. See how sticky it is? Can you ask your grandma if she has any flour up there I can get? Like 2 or 3 cups?
So you're funny.
Yeah, please call your grandma and let her know what I'm asking her for.
So you got jokes.
And then you can go pick it up. I'm not ready for it yet. I'm going to need it later, but not now.
Later.
Like in another half an hour. So please call her for me. Thank you.
So you're funny. You're the birthday clown.
I'm not celebrating a birthday, child.
Oh, you don't get it. You know.
No, I don't get that phrase. I don't understand. Guys, she's telling me I'm funny. I'm the birthday clown. What is she saying to me? Because I'm so out of touch with the lingo from these kids
So
nowadays.
it's like,
Yeah, that's what I want.
so, you rich, you the baby's aunt. Get it? Because rich auntie. You, oh, you're funny. You're the birthday clown.
I'm super funny.
It's your birthday. You the birthday. You get it. You get a little bit of it.
Like I'm not paying attention to what you're saying over there because it's so
You're not
disjointed.
paying attention. You're not paying attention. You're the iPad kid. Like, you get it?
I hear the analogies, but my brain is focused on what I'm doing.
Hi, Grandma. Your daughter is begging for flour.
Guys, do you hear how she's doing me?
Yes. She needs two.
No, I need 3 cups of flour.
Cups. She needs 3 cups of flour.
That's if she can spare. If she have any that's not open, a small pack, I'll take it and I'll get it back.
This is funny.
She's like, she don't have anything.
Woo. I'm gonna tell her this.
That I must go to the store. What is the grandma saying?
Or are you at home? Yeah. Oh, it didn't sound like you were at home because of the bunch of noise back there. I thought you were in the store.
Surprisingly, we think that if we have a wet dough.
Grandma. I'll see you tomorrow.
Is she trying to tell me that she doesn't have any? I'll make it work.
She don't have flour. She was meaning to pick up yesterday, but she didn't.
She didn't remember.
Oh.
Okay. I'm good. This can work. Alexa, set a 30-minute proof timer. So I'm making this work, guys. I'm just going to clean up my fingers real quick. And then I'm going to tap this away. So, made it. Houston, we're baking and we're out of flour. Wow. How's that going to work out, guys? Now, I have rice flour. I can make a little bit of oat flour, but it's not panic. I don't have a reason to panic just yet, guys. I can make by, even if I don't have what I want. I think there's a dusting in my whole wheat tub, so I can always check for that. Right now, I'm just going to wrap this with some saran, set it aside, and in half an hour, it should be where I want it to be. So I decided to take you guys all the way with me on this journey today, rather than, I know usually I would have my dough ready already for my cinnamon rolls. And I'd also have, say, my filling ready. Today I have none ready. Isn't that interesting? Nothing is ready. So this sits for half an hour. It's going to double in size. Just resting on top of my stove because it's out of the way and it gives me a little bit of room on my working surface. So now I'm going to do the second thing, and I want to show you guys how to do. Now I'm going to use this scale just because I want to make sure I'm exact. Okay, that meant I used it on here before. I'm going to try to get 75. Let's see. Can I be exact this time around? I'm hoping. Yes. Come now. Just say 75. Wait a minute. Did I have this in ml all along? My unit is supposed to be grams.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, did I mess up? Oh, good. It's the same. Ah, as you can tell, clearly, Chef Toilet does not do measurement conversion on a regular basis. All right, I'll zero that out. I'll add, so this is the recipe, guys. See that? This is a recipe for this blueberry discard muffin. And I am making a little bit of tweak adjustment because I'm turning it into a cake. For milk, it says, it doesn't give me any milk. How's that? I use milk. So I'm putting in 50 and 150 grams. There we go. And I'm clearing that. And then this should be about 25. Okay, I'll work with that. I'm a little bit over. No big deal. And then 2 eggs would be equivalent of about 25. So let's see. $25 each, so there should be 50. I'll work with that. So I'm good with that. Mix it all together. It says 3/4 cups of sugar. It's a little bit over a half. Gonna get a little bit more in there. That's the thing about brown sugar. It likes to sleep up. I'm trying to get like a full cup because these blueberries are so tart. Okay. Yep. I'm getting a full cup. And also, I want to counteract the sourness or bitterness of, whichever you want to call it, of the discard. I'm going to start with a mix. And I'm going to do it again. I know, I'm a sucker for punishment. It's not as strong in this one. I can taste it. There's a hint of it, but not too much. It doesn't affect the overall taste. Just a slight tanginess. I'm putting in some vanilla bean paste. I just love it in my pastries. And stir that in. I don't think I have anything else that's going to use the flaxseed with my egg replacers. I'm just going to toss it all in here. So we're good with that. And I'm gonna put, it's like a tablespoon of room temperature butter. So where are you guys watching from today? Let me know in the chat. And you notice I always come on shout out my subscribers and those who are here with me. That's because when you're on a journey and folks take the time to be there with you, it really encourages you. So I just like to say, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I'm happy you're here. So here I've got my spices that I have in this right now are that's ground cloves, some nutmeg, and I have some cinnamon. And the recipe didn't tell me how much salt, but I know over the years that when you bake or cook, you need salt to add flavor to your dish. And I have baking powder already in there. I forgot to put my oven to preheat. Hey, baby girl, can you put the oven on to convection? Put it at 425, please.
425 convection.
Yes, please. You know what? Put it at 400. It will come down to 375. I will work with that.
400.
Yes, please.
400.
Thank you so much. So let me know in the chat where you're joining me from today, guys. I'd really like to know where you're watching me from. So now I'm just gonna alternate to make sure that this doesn't dry out. I'll add a bit more milk. And I'll alternate between the milk and the flour mixture. The last thing I'm going to add are the blueberries. And it's just because I love when you get the whole blueberry and it's like poofy on the bake. When you mix it too much into your batter, what happens is that they tend to crumble. So you get pieces rather than whole berries. And I love to see that whole berry when the product is fully baked. So last time I was on, I had Kawana, I think 1602. And I also had, who else was on here with me? There was someone else that was really chatting me up. Yeah, Love Channel 32 from the UK. She was also on here with me. Gonna need a little bit more milk, I can tell. And this is pure coconut milk I'm using, guys. So if you're wondering, my cinnamon rolls that I do, they're 100% vegan. And this is also 100% vegan. It's all non-meat based products that I use in it. See, there's a little dryness at the bottom. Try to get a little milk down there so that the flour get the moisture it needs. Yeah. This is looking good now. So I'm a real person, guys. Ooh, we have Joanne Collins dash W2O She's in Atlanta, Georgia. Hey guys, give Joanna some love. Send her some emojis to say, hey Joanna, thank you for being brave and talking in the chat. And let her feel love, guys. Send her some hearts, some smiles, some celebration sign, something to say, hey, we're glad you're here with us, Joanne. Welcome. Anyone else want to join and I give you a shout out as well? I typically share on a Friday afternoon while I'm prepping, but I wanted to come this morning. No matter how I try, it didn't work out. So I'm back to the Friday afternoon, closer to my time, but nonetheless, here I be, and I'm sharing with you something that I absolutely enjoy doing, which is baking. And if you've been here with me before, you know I learned to bake with my grandma as a wee little lad. I love to say that because I discovered that some of my family, my background is Irish, and they love to say, oh, you wee little lad over there. So I try to incorporate some of my heritage at all times when you see I'm streaming. And that's just because I like to know where I'm from, my people, they're from all over the world. And then I met some people from Ireland and I heard them talking and I was like, oh my goodness, you would not be able to tell that they were not from Jamaica. The Irish, oh, they don't talk like they come from the Caribbean. So interesting. So my pan is all ready. I need to get my blueberry now. It's still in the freezer, so I'm just going to fetch it real quick. And I'm cooking some peas in the interim because I'm going to make a pot of stewed peas. Stewed peas and plain rice for my community for tomorrow, guys. So here I be using wild Canadian blueberry. What I discovered when I did this the other day is that blueberries, you can have too much of a good thing. So for the muffin, they say I should use 1.5 cups. But I discovered that it was too much because every cut in the muffins, some of the muffins exploded because they had too much blueberry. So I'm like, okay, when I do this again and make muffins, I will definitely ensure that the muffin only have 1 or 2 blueberry each and not the whole 1.5 cups. So what you see me here, I'm just dropping a cup of blueberry because I want it in the bottom. So I'm just trying to strategically place a few. I don't know how well that's going to work. But I want to make sure that the corners and the sides, they all have blueberry when this is baked out. That sounds interesting. You're laughing so much. So I have blueberry all over now. So I'm satisfied with that. I will pour it in. Can you guys see this? Oh, I just realized you guys did not see me sorting out those blueberries. There they are, guys. So sorry. So now I'm pouring the rest into the batter directly in. And then this is going to get mixed in. And then from here, it's going straight into the pan and into the oven, where it will be baking until I get that perfect golden top finish. Okay, so as I said earlier, this is clearly a muffin recipe, but I'm adapted it into a cake because when I baked the other day, I did not find my large muffin tin. So I could only find a mini muffin tin. And as a result, only half of my muffins were baked. Pouring it in. Tell me you guys can see this. Let's move this closer because I want to make sure you guys can see it. And then what I discovered, it made, because I didn't have that, I ended up turning the remainder into a cake, put it into a cake tin, and it made a cake that was so fantastic that I said, hey, I'm going to bake one for community, but I'm just going to bake it as a cake. I won't bake it as muffins. When you make cake, it can be cut up and shared with many people, but when you make muffin, it's only the servings. If you have 12 muffins, you serve 12 people. But with a cake, you can do double that. You can save 20, maybe 24, 25 with the same amount of ingredients. I'm like, hey, this is definitely a better option. So that's why today I'll be doing this. There we go. I got all the extras from the whisk, and I'm just scraping on the sides. The phone be ringing, child. Can you answer for me, please? Thank you. Who's it?
Hello?
Oh, tell her I got it. Tell her I got it. It's the office, doctor's office. Tell her thank you. I got it.
Says thank you. She got it.
Thank you, Angie.
Yes? Yes, is this Angie?
Isn't it the doctor's office?
Can you repeat that one more time?
Hello? Can I call you back, or can you call me back in a half an hour? I'm in the middle of something right now, so I'm just asking if you are able to call me back, or do you want to send me an email? Pardon? I am aware of that. I'm explaining to you that I'm occupied right now, so it's not a good time for me to talk, even though you're calling to help me. So I'm asking you, are you able to call me back in a half an hour, or send me an email about the matter? Thank you very much. All right, then. Ask her for a number. If she want to give me a number, I call her back. Oh, I guess not.
Add to contacts? Add tag?
No, it's okay. Thank you, sweetie. Sometimes I think that English, I know English is a difficult language, but I think that some people really do not, or they make English look way more difficult than it is. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I clearly told her that I'm occupied, but she just did not. Why am I struggling to scrape off the side of this bowl? I'm done with what I'm doing. I think that phone call distracted me more than I want to admit. So I'm just spreading it out over the base. If you've ever had a flan, this is what this reminded me of when I had it as the cake version. Tasted like a flan. So the picture that you see on my display right now is how the cake came out. It was beautiful. It tasted fantastic.
So,
Well, you didn't like it because you had too many blueberry.
my friend, she's currently going to be performing at York University. Not asking you to go. She asked me earlier, and I kind of knew that you were gonna say no, so I said that you said no already. And then she's like, it's okay. They're like on my live streaming thing, so you can like order a ticket and you can watch from your home. I'm like, okay, that's perfect. I'm gonna ask my mom.
No.
So the ticket is $7.25.
That's affordable.
And if we had actually gone to the place, it would have been way more.
Okay, that's not what I you're not getting to the point yet.
I was asking if you could please pay $7.25 to what.
Is there something that I need to put in my information on to get it?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
So you're gonna put that in later because it starts.
What time does it start?
It starts at 6:30.
Okay, what time is it now?
It is currently 4:55.
Okay, so I can put this cake in the oven and okay. Yeah. All right.
I'm so excited to see her perform because she's been all into this drama stuff. And
no, I'm happy for her because this is a big step. Her group they're going places.
She's performing in front of like
hundreds of people,
yeah,
possible thousands. That's awesome.
And I'm like,
hey guys, so my daughter's friend is in a like a dance troupe, and they're doing a performance.
No. This is Renita.
Oh,
yeah.
She's in a drama group.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a dancer. No, this is a drama queen. Okay. Okay, guys. Can we get some hearts and some shout outs for them? She's following her dream and doing something exciting.
She's been having a couple of like events already happening at the school and like bigger. But I was thinking,
I hear you, but the thing is this, you told me about one friend, so I thought it was always that friend. I didn't know it was the other one as well. Alrighty. Congratulations, Renita, and her group. They are girls. So girls who run the world. Oh yeah.
I was just talking about it because I felt like you were gonna say it.
Yeah, I'm proud of her. It's a good job. Tell her I say congratulations. Okay. So I'm just spreading the crumble all over. When it bakes, it will go where it wants to go. I'm just trying to use it all up because I don't see me doing anything else that required tonight. This was leftover I had from my previous bake, and I stuck it in the freezer. So now this is ready. The crumble is basically sugar, flour, butter. That's all that is. And I'm going to show you how I do next. I'm going to show you how I do I'm putting this in the oven. And because of the blueberries, this feels so cold because the blueberries are frozen, right? So this is now all going into the oven. You can see the blueberries peeking through, right? All over. So this is going to be a fantastic bake. And I'm dropping it down to the bottom shelf. And it will now bake. My peas is ready. I'm going to let it bake. I think if the recipe said 25 minutes. So, ooh. Thank you, Joanne. Oh, you love blueberries. Joanne Collins say congratulations to Renita on her achievement, baby girl. Just rinsing my hands real quick here. And I am now, my dough is not ready. I'm not seeing much activity on it. Usually it would be double that. So maybe it's because it's a discard I've used in it. May need a little bit more time. I'll see. I'll give it the 45 minutes. And then I go from that. But right now, what I'm going to do is work with some potatoes. Potatoes. Yes. These, to be specific. These are Yukon, I think. What are they? Is it Yukon? No, these are yellow Russell. Yeah, yellow russet potatoes. Alrighty. So that's what I'm gonna work with right now. Look at this, guys. A friend of mine from my church, she knows I do baking and cooking a lot, and she gave me some fresh thyme. Yeah. So now I'm gonna prep these. I'm gonna do some wedges. So I'm gonna have to wash the potatoes. Not sure. I'm just buying some time while I wait. I think that should be enough to do a tray, guys. The only way I'm going to know if it's going to be enough is to actually place it in the tray. So I'm just going to grab it real quick. So what I'll do, I'll prep it, see if it fills up the tray, and then I will let them cook whole with some spiced like herbs and spices. That's what I'm going to do. As I wash them, oh, these are not too bad. The last that I had were really dirty. I have a brush I use to clean my veggies. So I literally just brush to make sure I get out all the dirt and then soil residue, because the main way that we get sick with food is because there are particles or micro. You can give me another 15 minutes. Micro organisms that live in the soil that we get in our foods. So that's the number one cause of foodborne illnesses. So forgive me, guys, if I'm not looking at the screen just now, because I'm doing this to clean up my potatoes. Okay. As you can see, this is necessary step in prepping, because we're doing it with the skin still intact. So even though I can tell from the outside there's some imperfection, I still have to cut it through to get out whatever is there that I don't want. Did I set a timer, baby girl, for the cake? Oh, I have the 15-minute? Okay, I'll add on that then. So where I see dark spots or indents like these, I peel just to make sure that I'm not having anything that I don't want to have in my food. You gotta talk up because the water is running, baby girl. So again, wherever I see it, yep, I just check. It might be that it's perfectly all right inside, but I want to make sure. Like nobody wants to bite into something like that, right? So I'm just running the water and I'm cleaning and I'm checking. I probably should have put on the pot to come to a boil while I'm doing this. I'm checking on my piece to see if it's fully cooked. So how I do my stew peas, and this is going to be a vegan stew piece, is that I cook the peas first, but I don't just cook peas. I want you guys to see. I season my peas. The only thing I didn't put in here, which I usually do put, is garlic. And I just was trying to do a lot of stuff and I forgot. And that's okay because garlic powder will go in. Check the peas to make sure that it's cooked, and it seems to be. Um, the key thing for me when I'm cooking the peas is to degas it. Perfect cook. Oh my goodness, that tastes so good. So I'm going to just move it from the burner and push it to the back. Hubby cooked earlier. He cooked rice and peas, but that's for home. The stew peas I'm doing is for community. So back to the task at hand while I wait for my dough to rise. Trying to adjust my camera so you guys can see what I'm doing in real time. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I like to say to folks, hey, this is your girl, Chef Twellyah. I'm a real person. I'm not an avatar. I'm not some AI avatar. I'm a real person in a real space doing a real cooking. And so I try to work my best with what I have so that you all can see and know that you can do the same thing at home. If you're new to the channel, just letting you know, I'm a vegetarian. My family members are not. I'm the only vegetarian in my family. But I do most of the cooking. So we eat a primarily vegetarian menu. That being said, there are times when my family members will do things that are meat based. And that's why you'll see I have a playlist that and that's just stuff that my family does. So when they create stuff and I think it's pretty cool, it looks good, I'll post it. I'm keeping it authentically me. And that's how it is. We have a lot of blended families when it comes to food, right? So my family, they eat meat. I don't. Hubby try to avoid chicken. But he will eat fish. My baby girl, she loves to have chicken still. I don't fight with her about it. She'll have Perigold, oxtail, the works. But we don't do pork. And we don't do shrimps and lobster. We don't do those. We never did. But right now, I mean, they don't. But I myself, and I'm a picky vegetarian. Not everything, like growing up as a vegetarian, because I've been a vegetarian for over 30 years now. I found that a lot of people give me a salad. Oh, we have a vegetarian meal for you. And they give me a salad. And I'm like, okay, where's the rest of my food? And then they're like, oh, that's it. I'm like, you clearly don't understand what vegetarianism is about. So Along the way, I've educated a lot of my friends and family. They now understand that they have to give me a balanced meal, like, protein and carbs. So it's now natural for them, if they're inviting me to an event, to incorporate something that a vegan and a vegetarian can enjoy. Because now they're also encountering a lot of people who say they're vegan. And a lot of time it's not that they're vegan, but for some medical reasons, they opt to do that when they're on the road or away from home. But yeah, sometimes it's challenging, but when you look around your home and realize that everything you have that's non-meat can be turned pretty much into some kind of protein dish for a vegetarian or a vegan, your life gets easier. So if you're a beginner out there, you're going to make a transition to the plant-based lifestyle, don't get discouraged. Don't let anyone mock you or, cause you to give up on the journey. It's a great step to make. Your brain will thank you. Your body will thank you. That's what I discovered when I changed to plant-based. My thoughts, oh, so much clearer. Because the meat causes your brain to go into a fog. And I'm not trying to lecture you guys. I'm just sharing my experience. I noticed that my thoughts, my energy level, oh my goodness, I ate less. And my snacks, I consciously chose healthy snacks. So that was a big transformation for me. And then I went back to the basics of cooking and baking things for myself because I literally had no options when I went out. So oftentimes when I went to my friends or family members, I would be the one bringing the veggie dish. And funnily enough, sometimes when I take that veggie dish and it came time to eat, they would share me out. And I'm like, that makes no sense. Y'all asked me to bring a veggie dish. And then a girlfriend said to me, hey, you got to remember, Andrea, that people won't necessarily tell you that they're a vegetarian, but all meat eaters love veggie food. I'm like, mm-hmm. That's their way of excusing eating it all up. Because when I make dessert and I say vegan, because there's so many people now who have dietary constraints, and so they can't eat the regular stuff. Folks are like, it doesn't matter if it's vegan or not, we're going to eat it as long as it tastes good. So I don't know what your experience has been like, Joanne. Are you a vegetarian? Do you do plant-based? Or is it just a regular diet for you? And I say regular because the standard person, they're not vegan or vegetarian. They eat the regular diet, include a mixture of meat, grains, veggies. These puddings were taking a lot more work out of me than I thought. I thought it was just going to be a simple rinse and cook. But as I go through them, I'm realizing there's a lot of imperfection, guys. So I'm having to peel a lot more than I wanted to. So I was planning to do wedges, but based on how I'm having to peel, I think it's going to end up being cubes. Not wedges, but cubes. So thank you so much for joining me today. I'm prepping these in between time while I wait on my dough for my cinnamon rolls. Probably would tell me that I'm wasting the potatoes because I'm cutting them too deep. What do you say? Am I doing that too? Is that what you guys think? Okay. I was told that the reason why we see green on potatoes is because they pick the potatoes young and they use a gas to ripen them. I made them come to full maturation. I'm not sure. Do you guys know if that's true? Have you seen or heard anything about that? The pan is filling up gradually, Joanne. I'm about halfway there now. You never know what you're going to get when you open a bag of potatoes, right? If you're jumping on the stream now, I have my crumble cake in the oven, and I'm waiting for the dough for my cinnamon bun to rise. It's taking a while, and I'm thinking it's because I'm not doing it the traditional way. Using the discard rather than the baking powder and the yeast that I normally use. Is it too late to add some yeast into it? I don't think so. I probably will go ahead and do it because I don't have the luxury of waiting forever on it. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just need to be a little bit more patient, guys. Okay, can you try the paper on the table and tell me how much time I'm supposed to give the cake or the muffin?
That isn't your muffin, that's your fruit packet.
That's, yeah, but
400.
how much time? 22 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so my time is up on it right now. It should be up. So I think we can check the oven, guys. I still have 5 more potatoes to go. I think I'm going to employ that Jamaican phrase, where maga they top. As in, however much this can make, that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I think it's going to fill up my... It's going to fill up. I think it's going to fill up the tray. Because right now, I'm almost at a full. See that, guys? The tray's almost full, right? Okay. I get you, Joanne. So I'm checking on the cake that's in the oven in real time. Ah, it's looking good. Look at that. Look at that. It looks good. Okay, I let it be. I let it be. I let it be. Oh, it's coming up good. Yeah, so that will be awesome. Now I continue to clean up. Well, you know what? I forgot. Let me see. I forgot. It's standard, right? I did not do what I know I should have done, so I'm just gonna do it. I was given a bit more time because it's a cake. So let's see. I will check out this side. No, it's not ready. It's still wet. I can see that. It's still moist. So it will need about 15 more minutes. Alexa, set a 15-minute crumble timer. So I'm going to go back to my potatoes, guys. I'm going to clean and prep some more while I wait for that. My potatoes want to run away. So I'm just washing them with some water. Nothing major, but because they have these spots, I'm checking to make sure that what's inside is good. See? If I wasn't checking, I would have missed that. So when I see something that indicate that it might be having something a little bit extra, and that's where I cut it. There's something reddish there. Okay. I think I prefer working with the Yukon potatoes. I've never had to do this much work on the Yukon potatoes, but I think hubby bought this not at a regular supermarket, but somewhere else, and he just picked up a bag of potatoes because that's what I asked for. A bag of Irish potatoes. And he got me what I asked for, so I'm not going to complain. But I honestly never stopped to check to see which one is better for baking. If it's the Yukon or the russet. This one has some spots. Hey, baby girl, remember to remove all the garbage. Toss them out. Take the ones from your room, our room as well. Thank you. Okay. And I've got one more left. I think I did good.
Potatoes?
Yeah.
Ew.
They're gonna be baked.
Great.
See that one?
You really are taking
And there's something there too. So now I want to check over here. Okay, we're good. This is the last potato. Joanne, do you bake at all? Or you prefer to watch other people bake? Already. Oh, I missed the spot. Okay. So now that these are all done, I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of salt. I use the pink salt. I will rinse them. I will go ahead and rinse them, and then after I rinse them, I will put them to cook. But I'm about working smarter, not harder. So what am I going to do with these? I'm going to grab another knife. I'm going to try my best to cube them. So cutting them in quarters and then threes. So similar like when you're making potato salad, some of them may end up like that just because, or they may end up half. But like this thick piece, definitely cube it in three. This is a big half, so I cut it in three. So if they're big like this, I'd cut them in three to section them. I haven't done baked sweet potato in a while. I'm thinking I probably should do some of those. If I had thought about it before, instead of this, I would have done this sliced baked sweet potatoes, because the kids love when I do that. Well, everyone loves when I do that, but my daughter especially loves when I made those. But I haven't done it in a couple months. I think food is like anything else. If you get too much of it, then you get tired of it. Are you still here with me, Joanne? Yeah, I should put the ones that haven't been cut to one side. That way I know where they are, rather than me trying to find them. I found something in the middle of this cut. Okay, and there it is on that side. Ah, I got it perfectly. I've got a friend that if she had cut that potato and saw that, she'd say the entire potato was gone. And so she would toss it. What do you say? Do you believe the same thing? So if you just jump on the live with me, it's your girl Chef Twellyah. On this channel, I focus on comfort foods, breads, cakes, soups, stews, things that, that make you feel, this tastes like home, that fills your heart up, and also your tummy. And today I'm working with my cinnamon roll and my crumble cake, and I use the sourdough discard to make them. The cake is in the oven baking. I'm waiting for my cinnamon roll to proof so that I can roll out. But maybe I should have done that earlier, and then by the time I came on now, it would be ready to roll because it's taken a while. Usually it's way more active. But then it's the first time I'm doing it with the discard, right? So I'm not sure if that's the reason why. It's taken a while, but I know that starter discard was very active. So we'll see. If not, what I'll do, I'll just do a little video so you guys can see how that turned out. So I'm prepping these potatoes because I'm going to do some baked potatoes as a side to go with some vegan tofu. Tofu. I'm going to use tofu in that stew, but it's red pea stew that I'm making. Pea stew. But I'll add tofu to get some extra protein in there. And I'll do like some squash and some more potatoes because as it cooks and breaks down, it helps to give body to the stew. I'm hoping that I have some celery in the fridge because that adds a unique flavor. My daughter loved the lentil burger, so I have a little bit of lentil left over that I had in the freezer. I'm going to go ahead and make that up next. That's why my stream today is entitled Cooking and Baking with Chef Twellyah, because I knew I had some stuff to do. And I'm hoping that while I'm on with you guys, I can share some of the everyday stuff I do to prepare tasty meals for my family. I try to keep it real. You can see from my spaces that it's small. But despite that, I come up with some really tasty meals that my family enjoy. So if you like what you see, by all means, subscribe, share, deep dive into the channel, and let me know what you enjoy. Wow, this is going really fast, guys. I'm almost done with this. And I think the cake should be done soon. I should have put it up to the top so it gets a nice golden color. But because the center wasn't baked out, I didn't want it to drop. You know, sometimes you see cakes and you see there's a in the center because the cake was moved while it was at that optimum temperature, which pushes the air up and elevate your cake in baking. And it was moved while that was happening, so it drops and it doesn't make a full recovery. That's the easiest way I know how to explain that to you guys when I say I don't want my cake to drop. So it's a party this Friday afternoon, evening now. It's after 5 here in Toronto. Yep. The last potato, I think I reached to the last potato, man. The last, they get one left now. Thank God. The end is here. Yeah, I know my accent is not the same, and that's okay. It's part of me. It's who I am, and I embrace it. My friend went down today. I'm so envious, but not in a bad way. I wish I was able to go too, because nothing no nicer than yard. Talking about Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica. Yeah, so I had that in some added some salt to that earlier. So that is good. I had a lot of spillage on the stove. Hubby cooked, and when he cooked, everything splattered. I'm gonna move my dough from off the stove, mainly because I put it here because it was out of the way. But now, see, there's activity. It's moving. That's good. I need some space again, so I'm moving it from where I had it originally. Alexa, cancel. I put it back on the table. And I'm gonna get the pot. I need the pot to put on the stove, guys, so I can cook this up. Oh, thank you, Joanne. Oh, got a girl blushing over on this side. Ah. I missed your comments. Yeah, but I'm following the conversation because I was yapping away while I was doing what I was doing. Um, okay. So sometimes you like, oh, it's not tofu, darling. It's tofu. I have a list. And so sometimes I will say a word and it will go wrong. My cupboard is a mess. Don't judge me, but I need that pot. Yep. Alrighty. So this is the pot that I'm going to put on the stove, but I need to fetch some water in it first. Hubby bought all the stuff I asked him to get today, but he just tossed them all on the counter. And I want you guys to see this. This is like real time. See there? Everything is on the counter. And I need to make room because I gotta do what I gotta do. So what's the easiest way to do this? Try to stack. He got mangoes. That's his. But they will sweat in here and die a natural death that he won't want to have happen. So I'm sticking that over there beside the banana. He got, what is this? Okay. He got me cilantro. He said he wasn't going to get me any. He got it. That man. So I'm going to make some soup for the community. So I have all of these things that he picked up for me. All right. And he got some spinach. So we're good. I think I can go ahead and move the tray over into that position now. Pour off some of that water. Make it easier to move. Yes, I can catch it then. Catch good too. Yes, look there, me catch it. So now, back to what I need to do on this side, guys. So I'm moving my camera around so you guys can see in real time what I'm up to. Yeah. So I'm going to get some water in that pot. But I'm also going to try to clean off the mess hubby left on the stove. He cooks very fast, but he leaves a big mess. He used both burners, and both burners have rings. Even though I've shown him how to use the spoon method, but what happens, he fills the pot up really high, and then when the water gets to boiling, because he has it on a very high temperature, it bubbles right over. So it defeats using the grab a piece of paper towel, guys. I know I walked right before the camera just now. But just keeping it real. When you have a small space, you gotta make things work for you. And so, yeah, I got it all. I don't like to cook on a messy surface. So I'm gonna move this up. This is an old Dutch I have. I was thinking of using when I did my sourdough bread, but hubby was using it to cook, so of course that meant it was unavailable for me. So now I just rinse the pot. Alexa, cancel. I gotta get some water here. Alexa, cancel. So the water is just filling up for me. Alexa, stop. Okay, Alexa girl finally heard me. Hey, Mary Kitley dash Q3Z6P, no, Q. Love to you also, darling. Welcome to the party. Where are you joining us from today? I have too much water now. That should be good. So, I'm going to put the water on to boil. I'm going to put it up on medium. And to this, I'm going to add some salt. I'm going to add some salt to this. That should be good. I'm going to add a little bit of ground cumin. This is called seasoning up the water. I'm going to put a bay leaf in. And I'm going to add a piece of thyme and pepper. A little baby pepper. I'm just grabbing those from the fridge. Alrighty, and that's it. Now, once this comes to a boil, I will add my potatoes into it. But in the interim, I need to clean up my debris that's in my sink. That was a lot that came from those potatoes, right, Joanne? There was a lot. So, nope, it doesn't want to stay. Let's see. Alrighty. I'm going to get a plastic bag to toss all of that out. This is like what? Equivalent to like a half dozen or so potatoes that had to be peeled off the potatoes. No, this is more like 7 or 8 potatoes all together. This, right? Look. Okay, and I'm gonna knock out the stuff that got caught in the filtering drainer. Rinse out that my sink. That's good to go. See that? A good amount of potato that got wasted. I think my dough had caught my kitchen faucet earlier. I saw some dough drying on the side. And this is what I don't like about the apartment. There's always water draining from my sink. Um, Kitchen pipes at my sink. And when they come to repair it, there's no water there. It's completely clear. This is starting to get some action really fast. No, Joanne, I don't have a compost box. I guess technically I could set one up on my balcony, but the problem I have, and most people have here in the city, raccoons and squirrels. So they basically take over. And as a result, most people in the apartments don't, because I'm on the ground floor. So because I'm on the ground floor, it's counterproductive for me. I tried doing a little bit of apartment gardening. They ate everything. And you're not allowed to cause any harm to them. And sometimes when you try to chase them away, something can go wrong. So I just gave up on that. And my apartment, they don't really separate stuff either. So everything just gets dumped as garbage. So if I was to try to do a compost, it would be inside. And then I don't think I'm going to be able to cope with that smell. And I completely forgot about my cake in the oven. Should be 100% ready now. So I'm just going to adjust. Oh, no reason to be sorry, Mary. I'm going to try to adjust my camera so you guys can see with me as I check on my crumble cake. Ooh, it's looking good. I need this. See that, guys? The cake is looking awesome. I think it's done now. See, the center is now more poofy. See that? Still gonna test it. The center is coming back clean. Yep, just how I want it. See that? There's nothing sitting on it. For whatever reason, it's not clear. So let's try this way. There's nothing sticking. So this is a perfectly baked cake. See that? Just taking out the crumbs on top. There's nothing there. Okay. Oh, so you got to jump off here at 6 o'clock, Mary? Is that what you're saying? So I'm just going to power off the stove. Let it stay for a couple minutes. Get a bit of color. And then I'll put it so that it can cool. But that's ready. So that's dessert number 1. And dessert number 2, I'm going to be hoping to make up real soon. So what I'm going to do, just realized I need another pot. I need the little tiny pot. Okay, I spot it easily. Awesome. So this pot is the pot that I put my toppings in. I'm just gonna sanitize it because I'm not sure what they cook in it before. If hubby warmed up something in there that I consider to be a contraband, right? So I'm gonna put that burner on high, and then I'm gonna fetch everything that I use to make my topping. So let's see, what do we have in the freezer? I'm gonna go hunting, guys. I know I have a little blueberry left. Blueberry make way better topping. Oh, I don't think I told him to buy blueberry this week. I told him last week. What did I do with the blueberry? Thought I tossed it in here. What do I see? Oh, he may have used up all the strawberries. Not seeing any strawberry, guys. Oh, I have frozen coconut. So maybe I will use some of that. I don't know. Well, he has this shredded coconut. Which one is this? Oh, I haven't seen written on it. No, that may have been here a while. I'm not seeing any date. And I'm still hunting. I know I used blueberries earlier. I made a cake for my girlfriend from back in November last year. So we have the same birthday. She's out of the country still. Okay, I'm going to test this one to see if it can be used. But I still need to find the berries. Just a little bit will tell me if it's stale or not. No, it's good. All right, so I can shred this up and get coconut for what I need to do. So that's one. My daughter doesn't like when I just do it. I'm dropping a couple of pegs of garlic in my pot. Where did I put the blueberry? I knew I had blueberry. Sorry, guys. Did I accidentally throw it out? Or did I put it in the fridge? Let's see. No, I didn't put it in the fridge. Okay, so that's good. But where is the blueberry? Look, guys, I left it on top of the freezer. I left it on top of the standalone freezer. So I have blueberry. And I'll use that to make a sauce. I'll show you guys how to do it. And I need to take out this cake. It's perfect. I cannot afford for it to dry out. While I was searching, we got a little bit more golden, but I've got a perfect crumble. I just need to get somewhere to put it to cool, and I'd be good. That was a hunt. That was scary. I'm like, don't tell me I don't have any blueberries. Strawberries. I think hubby made smoothie, and that's why I'm out of strawberries. So when I do this, I typically just use a little bit of sugar, some spices, and I let it, and some lemon juice. So I need a lemon. Got a nice big lemon here. So those are good. And now I'm just going to go ahead and get the potato because I've set to the pot. Because what? The pot is starting to boil. Put it a little bit higher. I didn't put any butter or oil in it. I need to put just a little bit. This doesn't want to come out. It's really congealed. I thought it would have melted some more because I'm so active and the apartment's gotten a little warmer, but it's not. So not much, less than a teaspoon. I'll let it cook for like 15 minutes or until when I prick it with a fork, it is soft. I didn't put any in, but I'm gonna add it. It's not too late. I'm gonna add a stalk of scallion. So this is a scallion. For those of you who don't know, green onions, same difference. Escallion, they call it. Escallion. And when you squeeze it, then all the flavors are activated. So let's drinking on the regular water. And then this is salt water. So I just rinse it in a bit. So the potatoes are going to be filled of flavor as they cook. And now this is ready to go in the pot. I want it to come to a boiling roar. And I'm going to add a little bit of this in it. It's brewer's yeast. I use brewer's yeast when I'm cooking a lot of vegan dishes because it gives you all the B minerals that you lack in your diet. So if it's a vegan, doesn't necessarily have the adequate amount in their daily intake, the brewer's yeast will give you that. So it is a fantastic way to ensure that folks get all the essentials that they need in their diet, especially when they're vegan. So my pot is also where I want it to be now. You can see that. It's starting to boil, but not a full-on roar. So if you're just joining me for this live, it's your girl Chef Twellyah, and today I'm making up a few desserts with the sourdough discard. But in between time, I'm doing some other things I need to do, and that include cooking these potatoes so that I can make a tray of cube potatoes for my side dish for tomorrow's lunch in my community. So I thank you for stopping by. Once I see it really boiling, I'll go ahead and start adding these in and let them cook down. And then I'm going to focus on making the blueberry sauce, fill in, and crumble that I need to have for my blueberry and coconut cinnamon rolls. So thank you for joining me today. I appreciate the company. And I really thank you so much, Joanne Collins -W2O. Yeah, that crumble cake is looking very delicious. Stop. So my first journey earlier this week with sourdough was a good one. I learned a lot of lessons doing it, and I'm gonna improve for my next time around. Someone said to me that if I had used a little bit of regular yeast with the sourdough starter, because I had tripled it up, then I wouldn't have had that bitter after bite. But yeah, it is what it is. We learn from our mistakes, right? And I don't call it a mistake because I learned something very valuable. There it goes. It should be rumbling. It's not rumbling, but at least it's now starting to move better. Show me that it's boiling. I'm just going to head and adding in my potatoes. I'm taking them from here over from the tray. This is gonna be delicious. So what I did some spices with some oil. I'm gonna add a bit more and extend it because I was gonna use it for something else, but now that I'm doing this, I'm gonna expand it a bit and give myself a bit more so that I can properly coat these when you're done. And then I put it to bake. And then when you go out and for dinner they serve the potatoes on the sides, that's basically what I'm making. And I'm putting my twist on it. Normally I do the sweet potato because we prefer the sweet potatoes. But I'm trying to think of something that was easy to make that I could have to serve tomorrow. And I'm like, hey, kids love this. So this is an awesome option, and that's why I'm making it up. I can get everything in the pot. Any special plans this afternoon? This weekend, Joanne? What time is it there in Atlanta? You guys are behind us, right? Or are we on the same time zone? I'm not sure why I think Atlanta is behind us. Right now it's 6:13. Well, my clock might be a few minutes fast. I'd say it's 6:13 here in Toronto, Canada. What time is it for you there? I know that Mary Tilly was mentioning 6 o'clock. Y'all watching, give Mary some hearts, some smileys, some love. Thank you, Mary, for jumping in the chat with us. It's been primarily Joan and myself. I appreciate you guys. I was sharing earlier that I checked my YouTube analysis, And it tells me that 77% of my viewers are women. So who run the world? Girls. Yeah, so spread that love around. And yes, Joanne, I love it. If they don't want to type, you guys can just hit the hearts and the like emoji on the side and send Mary some love in the afternoon here, in the evening. So yeah, just like that. My tray is all in the pot. And while it's there, I'm going to do two things real quick. I'm rinsing out the tray because that's what I'm going to bake it in. I'm going to go ahead and stick the tray in the oven so it can dry out for me. Oh, it's, look inside, and you'll see my wallet inside my blue bag. Bring it in the bedroom. Bring it for me, please, and I'll put in the information. And you can put in the information for me. No, you watch it. It's fine. I forgot about it. So thank you for remembering to come back and let me. So my water, I've sanitized this pot pretty good. I'll turn it down to a medium for the time being. But yeah, this is now ready. I just poured off all the hot water. This is going to cook for 15 minutes. So I'll set a timer for it. Once it starts to boil, I'll take down the temperature. Oops. My spoon went right in. Okay, I think you can go across safely. Yeah, you can stay there. It will help to prevent her limit. This card. Use this one. It's going to ask for whatever you see on the card. You put it. It's going to ask for verification. It's going to send it to my phone number. When it does,
just give you the phone?
Yeah, I'll give you the pin. Okay, guys. So, right. So now I need to get the other stuff together to make my sauce. So I don't have much blueberry, but I'm going to use what I have to make it. It's about 3/4 of a cup. Not much, but I'll make it work because I'm used to yeah. Just gonna add a little bit of water to this bag to get out the couple blueberry that are stuck in there. See that?
Like 2.
Yeah, I just said couple blueberry.
I have to pick the ticket. Does it put your thing?
You don't have to print it. You download it on your phone. You get a PDF. If you want to share it to my phone, it come on in your email, and then you access it from there. So if you need to scan it from another, you got the ticket?
I need to scan it from another.
So send it to my phone or send to the family chat, and you can just
took a screenshot.
Okay, beautiful. So there we go.
I'm good. Yeah.
Tell her,
That's all right.
tell her I'm occupied. So you talk to
My
her.
mom's a bit occupied. She's doing a live stream.
So now,
You're coming back from somewhere. Wait, oh, that makes sense.
so that's about.
Hi.
Tell her I'll call her back shortly.
You still have the picture from like years.
Yeah, so that's like a half, a little bit above a half. I do put in it the same spices I do with regular cinnamon rolls. So I put a little bit of nutmeg, guys. That looks like a lot. Did I put a lot? I saved a little bit. I do put my cinnamon. Because it is cinnamon roll, guys. Cinnamon roll, cinnamon roll, cinnamon roll. I need.
I just click it when the time starts.
You're good. Enjoy.
This is so fun. I can't speak record on this phone.
You can use the other phone. I put a little bit of salt. I'm putting a bit of my vanilla bean paste. Not too much. I'll put a dash of vanilla flavoring, even though I'm having the vanilla bean paste. Not much. And now I just need to get this lemon in here. That's it. And then I'll put it to bring it to a boil. And then once that's done, my berry sauce is ready. And I'm squeezing or rolling the lemon to activate the juice in it. Yep. It gets really oily. See how shiny it is? Once you roll it. See that? That's the essence. So you know when you zest the lemon, that's what comes out. That's literally what comes out when you zest your lemon. So I know I have my lemon juicer down in here. There it is. The zester is down there too. Got them. And now I do my best to get them. What I need, I just use a little bit of the zest, not much. See, not much at all this time around. Because I have the discard, I need to grab a strainer because I don't want to get the seeds in there, right? Now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut my lemon and juice it. That's it. So I feel like I do such a disservice when I don't use all the zest on the lemon. Reason being is that it has so many minerals packed in, guys. So many minerals. So this is what I do to make my topping or filling for with the fresh fruit, that is. I usually do this with The strawberry. I think I prefer the strawberry. Maybe because it's not as tart as the blueberry. Let me try it the other way, see if I get a residual juice left. Yeah, I get a little bit, not much. But there's a little bit. So that's done. The lemon is super big, so I just cut it in 3. Normally I cut in 2, but I felt like I was going to waste. So I did it in 3 today. 3, 3, 3. Most time Jamaicans say 3. We have a problem with H's. Yeah, but I got it right. 3. Yeah, I cut it in 3. And I've extracted all the juice it's gonna give me. Okay. So this is good. Now, just make sure that if there's any juice lingering, it no linger. Comes out. I noticed that. The sugar is there, but not too much. And the stove is on medium. This pot is bubbling, but it's not roaring yet. So I'll keep an eye on both. I can't afford for either to get out of control. So there we go. And this is all I do when I am making the sauce, guys. I don't do anything extra. I'm just trying to adjust my camera stand so that you guys can still see in real time what it is that I'm doing. I think that's a good zoom for you guys to see what's happening in that pot. Boil. The berries push out some sauce and we're good to go. The paste, the vanilla bean paste, gives a beautiful infusion. And I'll put it all in that bowl when it's ready. And that becomes my filler for my cinnamon rolls. Let me check on the dough to see if I'm getting any action on it. Yeah, it's coming along nicely now. So I'm going to clear that surface as well so that... Did you put back the card?
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm hoping that I'll be able to roll out one set of cinnamon rolls for you guys to see. My device is battery's gonna die soon. So I want to be able to do something for y'all to see before I jump off this live today. I wanted to do a cornbread with the discard too. That's something that I'm hoping to do. Maybe I'll do one for my family rather than community. Just make a small one for the family. So I've cleared my space pretty much. So the sauce should almost be ready. I just need to make the crumble. And I'm going to do also a mix for the cocoa cinnamon. Last week, I had a friend of mine in community that says he loves this, but his favorite is still the coconut. So I'm going to do that. It smells so good, guys. The potato is cooking up good. Right, I can turn up the heat a little bit on it because the sugar is all dissolved now. You can see it's bubbling pretty good. Same thing is happening with the potatoes. The potatoes are cooking pretty good. It's a good roar. So everything seems to be coming along really good. And I am gonna there's so many moving parts for me this afternoon. While that is cooking down, I am making sure that I add the spices I need so that I can blend and add it to the potato. When I'm done with that, I think I'll cut some scallion on it. A lot of people like scallion, and I know my baby girl loves it as well, so I think I'll cut up some of that just to add it as a dressing. The topping is, whoops, I almost got breaking. The topping is almost perfection now. I'm seeing the foam on top. So, I mean, it should be ready any moment now. Yes, baby girl?
You even cook breadfruit and a pressure cooker, right?
Yes, I do.
That doesn't.
He knows, but I've told him about it. You can boil it and put it on pot. It's basically you put a little bit of water at the bottom. All right, let's see. Is this ready, guys? Is it ready? Is it ready? Ooh, almost. Just need to come down a little bit more. But this is very good. Just wanted to come down a little bit more. So on medium high, that's a good place to be. I'm getting some cilantro to add to my blend. Cilantro smells so good, guys. So usually when I stream and you guys see me when I go live, putting it all together, I have already done all these steps. But today I'm just showing you that you can do it too. So I use cilantro, I use some thyme, some rosemary, and some oil. That's my blend. Yeah, this is good. So I'm just going to turn off the heat on it while my hand is in something else, and then I can pour it out. Some people put like brown sugar on their potatoes to make it taste sweet, to get kids to like it. I'm more for the savory. I just need to add some oil to that now. So this is done. I'll pour it out. And this is ready. So this is what will go on the dough, but I'm gonna stick it in the freezer so that it can cool a little bit. If I can get in the freezer, that is, guys. Look at my freezer top. I have stuff sitting here. You can see, so I definitely need to make some room. I'm going to try to make a little bit of room so I can stick it in. I started to make room earlier. Got distracted because I'm trying to do so many things all at the same time. But my dough has risen. See that? And maybe it missed the towel because I didn't put a towel over it initially. But it is party time, guys. Party times. Here again. I think I can clear this off now. Yeah. I've got it all off. So now I can go ahead. Can I find room? That is the question. I think I've made enough room for it now. So now I'm going to let it chill for a minute or two. I'm sticking it in the freezer. And it's not fully closed, but it is what it is, guys. I'm going to try to make the filler, the coconut filler now. So for that, I'm getting some coconut. Grab my little hand blender here. Remember, it was in the freezer, so I'm trying to make it all in one go. Not too much, but enough. I think that should work. You guys seen okay? Yeah. So to this, I'm adding a little bit of vanilla essence. I like to put the vanilla bean extract, but I'm going to skip on it because in the interest of time, I'm putting a little bit of sugar, not too much. And now I need my other spices that I normally do. This is my green gold. I put a little bit of oil in there. So I make my own of pretty much everything. This is gonna go for the topping on the potatoes. I'm putting a bit of cinnamon. And I'm gonna put a dash of nutmeg and ground cloves, because those are the warm spice I like. Today I didn't use any cardamom, and I'm always using cardamom, but today I didn't add any at all. The cloves, very strong flavor, and a little teeny bit of star anise. Okay, let's see if I can get this party going a little bit extra now. So that's good. Need to get it plugged in. And let's see. Remember, I don't have much of any liquid in here. I may have used the wrong blender. And I say that because not all blender are made equal. Sometimes I use this and it chops it so quickly. Other time I have to do multiple times like I'm doing now to get it to chop it up. Now this is shredded coconut, so I could use it as is. I'm just trying to get it a little bit finer, so it's not too chunky. It's not catching it at all this time. I can work with what I have. So some of it got chopped, some of it got zero chopped. But I'm not gonna complain. Okay, I'm gonna need that for the other one. Because that blender cup is busted, I use it to do things like that. That doesn't require a lot of liquid. That's what I need for the dressing that I'm going to use on the potatoes. Alexa, how much time left on my timer?
You don't have any timer set.
Trust me. Alexa is annoying me this week. I'm trying to do this all at once. This is my dressing for the potatoes. Okay, I think we're good with that. Yep, very good with that. So I'm done with all the blending that I need to do. The only thing I don't have right now is my crumble. That's going to become my filler for... So I'm turning off the potato because Alexa clearly did a number for me. Alexa says she does not have any timer. So I'm grabbing the butter. Ha ha. Houston, we've got a problem. Ha. Oh my girl.
Yeah.
I have 0 oats. And that's what I was going to use for my oats flour. But I can't do a crumble to fill my... Hey guys. Look like I'm going to have to run to the store. If I get an opportunity, I'll finish this stream in a bit. But I'm really all out now. I just got dropped off my